shouldn't yell, are we live yet till we live?
All right.
What camera are you using? Using your
I'm using the webcam.
webcam? We're in the process.
Well, yeah, that's something I wanted to ask you about because I just got the money yesterday. But
we need. I still want 5. I still want the long shots. We maybe need 4. I guess we could do it with 4
yeah, I was thinking.
if you're going to use your cam all the time.
Yeah, that I did the. I'm gonna. Well, we're streaming. I did the math. I could get a GoPro with the money that's left
Oh,
for
you
the
could-
wide shot.
One more.
Yeah, it'd be one more if we wanted to.
But I still think we're gonna. And for football, I think we're gonna need one.
We
more.
can use a
Well,
webcam
we can
in there.
always get to another GoPro. Or yeah, she can use her webcam.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go GoPro. Are we making these big decisions on air? I don't see us live. I don't see the stream.
It's live.
We're live.
Yep.
Welcome, if anybody's watching yet. We're the Pivot live from the Arctic tundra known as Crybaby Hill. Crybaby, slide your ass down a hill. I've got the Juice straight ahead of me. I've got Jam Master Jay to my right. I'm still trying to
What's
click.
up?
We are brought to you by the Vast Bank, the bank of the future, the best bank in Tulsa, about to be the best bank nationwide. We got some graphics up here, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
We're here to try to do an NBA lineup on 2/12/2021. It's the Friday. We've got a huge slate, right, Juice?
11 games, baby.
It's about as big as it gets in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a little trouble here. Sorry, guys. I'm messing with my computer. Now we're good, but I can't see the chat if I do that. If we have chat. Mine's chat says disconnected. I was doing that last time, computer guy. What, I hit something and all of a sudden people were chatting. It says sign in to chat.
I see the chat's going. I mean,
I
it's
know,
there.
but I can't see it. I want to see it.
Let's see here.
Let me do it last time without signing in. Sorry, guys.
My chat's working.
Nice.
Okay, we might have to producer need just tell me what's going on in the chat since I can't see it.
Hard refresh, maybe.
I'm gonna hit a hard refresh here.
There's a chat. You see
I'm
that?
gonna hit you hard
See,
if you
it's
don't get this chat going.
I know we need to get going. I apologize. We have anyone joining on at all?
We got 4 people watching.
Okay, so
Or
hopefully
actually
this,
3. Somebody just left.
It
that was probably me. It was me. The other Matt got his T-shirt. Yeah, fuck it. I can't get the chat up.
Well, there. Yeah, it's right there. You
It's
see?
right there on the right.
Yeah, you see it. Juice just typed something. You can see at the top
Oh, it
there.
says "What up, Nation?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're here. Chat's working. It is February 12th, Friday. 11-game slate. We're about to break it down, DK style. We have been gone since Tuesday. Tuesday was a tough night. I think we had some lineup issues right at the last second, right, Juice? If we do a little hindsight for him.
You talking about last night?
I'm talking about the last time we were here giving them a lineup was Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. And we did good. Monday, Tuesday, we did really, really well.
I like it.
Coincidentally, Wednesday, Thursday, we didn't do a show.
It's because we didn't do a show.
And the lineups were bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Anyway, it says I'm disconnected from chat, but I don't care. You guys tell me if anybody's chatting. What's that we got up there? Boom, a lineup up. What's that?
Yep. That's the.
It's DraftKings, baby.
Okay, we
When
got.
we start building, we'll start seeing it right there.
Anyway, we got a lot of games. We're playing around with some fun here. We're building towards the show we want to give you guys every week. We're getting closer. With computers still in the shop. It's been if you're not here in Tulsa listening to the show by chance, it's an Arctic tundra here. Unlike anything I've ever seen. I've seen ice storms that lasted a week, but I've never seen just Arctic weather for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
where
it's crazy.
we can't get ice off my driveway to melt, and it's like trying to kill myself every time I want to leave the house. It's been like
Hey, you sanded everything. It was very nice.
that's Austin, boy. Austin is the man.
Good
right?
job, Austin.
I mean, the studio we owe to Austin. Austin listens sometimes to the show. Thank you, Austin, for everything. We're the technical director studios. We're working on it.
Yep.
Anyway, we're having good times. Good shows, good lineups. I like this. We're going to do a little different, I think, today because we have 11 games. We're going to go position by position. First, before we go position by position, I think we're just going to go down and talk about the high total games, kind of where maybe you might, if you're building stacks, what games you'd be using. We can talk about any potential blowout games. Any games that we're just completely fading, and then we'll go position by position. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. First game I've got is Minnesota at Charlotte, 6 o'clock tip. What's the total on that one? That one looks like it would be a good one to me. Julio.
229.
Where's that rank amongst the totals for the
It's
night?
up there. It's
Probably
up
top
there.
3.
Yeah, it's second actually.
Okay. What's the spread, or is there any blowout?
No, 3.5. Charlotte is favored at home. Actually, it is the third highest total.
Okay.
I apologize.
I'd still give that game an A, right? That's an A game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I like it. We'll see if we build out of it, but
there's so much value already this slate that it's crazy.
and we're coming at 4 o'clock, which
Yeah.
we're not too far from tip off. That was the design to try to get closer to tip off. The next game I've got is New York at Washington, tipping off also at 6 p.m. Central. That's another what I would say A+ game maybe for the New York players or the Washington players. What's the spread on that one? Or the
219.
219, and what's the spread?
Wizards are getting 3 at home.
Okay, so both good games. I think those are games that I like. We'll see if Julio likes them. San Antonio and Atlanta is going to tip off at 6:30. What are we looking at there? Is total.
224.5. Hawks at home are favored by 2.
Okay, and if we see any major injuries, Julio, feel free to jump in and tell me about any.
I mean, well, let's do the injury report after we go through the games
Okay.
because there's so much to go through.
New Orleans at Dallas is at 6:30 tip off, and at
ESPN nationally televised game.
nationally televised game. Okay, what's the cume on that?
232.5.
Wow, that's a really high one.
Mavericks are favored by 3 at home.
It's going to be another good game with another high total. Okay,
That is the highest total of the night.
we got a fun Friday night. Detroit at Boston sounds like a yawner.
Second highest. I apologize.
We'll be tipping off at 7 p.m. Central. And what do we got there?
You said Bucks.
Nope, Detroit at Boston.
Detroit about 211.
Oh, that's lowest total on the slate?
I think so.
What's the spread?
Celtics are favored by 8 at home.
Okay. Chargers. Clippers.
Justin Herbert against Patrick Mahomes.
Clippers at the Bulls. I bet that's another high total. 7 p.m. Central tip. What's the
225.5. Bulls are getting 7.5 at home.
Okay. Little blowout potential there, but
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
I think it'll be closer. Than
Another
people-
blowout potential game. This one's starting at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's our hometown Thunder are playing at the Nuggets.
The short-handed Thunder.
The short-handed Thunder. What's the spread there?
222, and the Nuggets are favored by 11.5 at home.
Gotcha. Next game also start tipping off at 8 p.m. Central Time. Milwaukee at Utah. That's probably a good game. Potential preview of a final.
Yeah, JMJ and I were talking about
if
this
the
game.
NBA wants to go bankrupt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Put Milwaukee and Utah in the final, and we'll see if we have a season next year. How that one? That's got to be.
This is the highest total.
I was gonna say that's got to be a great total.
233. Jazz are favored by 2.5 at home.
Is that nationally televised?
It is not.
Wow. Okay.
It is
Oh.
your 20-5 Utah Jazz.
Only us hardcores with League Pass will be watching that one.
I think they have the best record in the league,
Nice.
the Jazz. So, wow.
So the Juice's Memphis Grizzlies are at the Lakers. That's
Yeah,
tipping
baby.
off at 9 p.m. Central. That's a West Coast game.
This could be a preview of the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. This this could be a torch passing game, right? Can we see some Ja Morant and
let's
LeBron
hope. Let's hope.
having good times tonight?
Yes.
What's the line on that one?
Would you think that LeBron would be a good fit with the Grizzlies?
You know, LeBron's a good fit anywhere.
I mean, could you see him leaving the Lakers to go to the Grizzlies
No.
and team up with Ja to win all the titles?
How would he get a Space Jam 3 filmed if he's in Memphis?
I mean, imagine
I
Ja,
guess Space Jam 3, the barbecue preview.
Ja, LeBron, Jaren Jackson Jr. Man.
Space Jam 3, the Mississippi River story.
Yeah, that's hey, come
I
on.
like it.
This one's Lakers are favored by 7 at home, and it's a 219.5 total.
I like the over on that. Just going to say it right now. I haven't just gut feeling. Haven't been great on these when I throw them out, but I'm going to throw that one out. Cleveland at Portland. This got to be another high total. This is a fun Friday.
222.
9 p.m. Central Time. A lot of late night hammer action. We got 5.
Yes. 222, and Blazers are favored by 3.5.
I'm just going to say right now, if you guys want, there's a big slate, and you could probably break this 9 p.m. Central Time slate down and play a fun slate off this.
Yeah, you could do like an express slate
Yeah.
on this.
Orlando at Sacramento, 9 p.m. Central Time. What's the cume there?
222.5, and the Kings are favored by 8.5 at home.
The Kings are favored by 8.5.
A lot of injuries the Magic are dealing with tonight.
Okay, I like it. Okay, well those are the games that we're going to be choosing from. I mean, just initial. I know we'll go down and analyze this a lot more, but what are just your feeling? Which games are you kind of favoring?
Say it. I really like the Blazers Cavaliers game.
That's actually pretty good.
But
Isn't that the one that I just predicted the over on?
Yeah, but I like the Cavaliers a lot in that game.
I do too. I mean, they're playing well.
We'll get to the salaries, but there's a lot of value tonight. It's going to be hard to build a good
This is
lineup.
great. I mean, there's a lot of ways you guys can attack this. Like I said, play at 9 p.m. Central. Play a whole slate. Play the early games. This is the only time with NBA that you're going to get to play it like an NFL day, where you can break it down and play it in multiple ways. We're going to break it down all at once, but we'll talk about plays in each game. Let's start off at the guard position, the point guard position. Julio, where's your top?
Let me just go through some major injuries.
Oh, we did not go through injuries.
Just because
Yes.
I think that's going to be
That was
really
my
key
plan.
tonight.
Was,
Yeah, it's
probably
okay.
should start doing we probably should, now that the show's getting back to its level of profession that I'm used to, I probably should start doing a schedule. Once I get back to the office, I haven't been in my office in quite some time. So
DeAndre Hunter for Atlanta is out. That's kind of big one. That's Atlanta. That's really the only major news. Rajon Rondo's out. I guess you could call that sort of big. Bogdanovich and Dunn have been out for a while, so that's nothing new. Brooklyn, nothing really new there. I don't see Kevin Durant on the injury report.
I didn't see Brooklyn on the slate.
Oh, because I'm going through like the whole NBA injury report. So my bad. Boston, however, Kemba Walker is out, which
Good.
opens up some huge value.
So we can play good players tonight?
Yes,
Okay.
I hate freaking Kemba Walker.
You
so
made us
much.
play him. I told you. That was our first debate.
You know what?
Like,
He had a good game last
he's going to
night.
get resistance every time he says Kimba, every time he says Carmelo. He's just going to get resistance.
Yeah.
Those are the two right
But
now.
he's out. Marcus Smart's out as well. Robert Williams is out, Time Lord. Devontae Graham for Charlotte is a game time decision.
Okay.
The Martin twins are both out for COVID protocol. It's interesting that they're twins and they're both out for COVID protocols.
hang out
Maybe
with
they
the
live together.
They
so I don't
probably
know.
do, actually.
They probably do. Then Chicago. Is Chicago on the slate?
Chicago is on the slate.
They are on the slate. Wendell Carter is out. Or no, he's a game time decision.
He's been out, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been out. Laurie Markkinen is out. Porter is out. On the Cleveland side, Larry Nance has been ruled out. That's big. I think actually he's been out for a little while, but I'm thinking of Jared Allen.
Quickly, what's up, Richard Battles? Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Matt, for always being here for us. Hope you guys are both having a good Friday. I know Richard's coming off some knee surgery, so we hope Richard's feeling better.
I feel better, man.
He's on the injury. Richard's questionable for tonight.
Okay.
So I think Matt's probable, though, so that's good.
I'm going to call Richard probable.
You're going to go with Richard's probable?
Yeah, I think he's a gamer.
Okay. Anyway, let's start. No major injuries. Nothing shook me that you said.
Well, so far, but we got a long way to go on injuries. Let's see. So Cleveland, we just went through. Denver, no major injuries. Detroit, Josh Jackson's a game time decision. Someone we've liked to
trying
play.
to make it dramatic. He's like, Josh Jackson's a game time decision?
Mason Plumlee's out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we know beforehand.
That's big, Lion.
I mean, that just right.
That's big, dude.
Quit it. Detroit Boston's the one game that I would absolutely fade tonight.
There's a guy that I think we're going to lock here in this game.
I like it.
This
I like-
Mason Plumlee news is big.
That's why you're the expert and I'm the host, because I have no idea who Mason Plumlee's going to unlock tonight. Do you?
No, I have no
Okay.
idea.
I'm excited to hear it.
He would have won you some money last night, I'll tell you that. Because Mason Plumlee got ruled out 3 minutes before lock last night.
Sounds like we're chasing Plumlee replacement points here tonight.
Okay.
I mean, if he's
Man,
cheap.
real salty tonight.
No, that's fun. Actually, I'm in a good mood. So you're getting it's the opposite.
Let's see. Indiana's not on the slate. Paul George is out. Would you consider that big news, Matt, or is that just like
Paul
some scrub?
George is big.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hey, we took the last game, right?
Okay.
He's like, okay, we found one.
Jay Scrub, your boy is out. Okay.
Hey, anyway,
Jay Scrub.
the night that Julio hits 400, we're gonna get him a Jay Scrub
Yeah.
jersey.
Scrub
Nice.
is not a good name to have in the NBA.
Jay Scrub McDonald's All-American jersey, right? Like, there's got to be one out there.
This is big news. You ready for this one? Antetokounmpo is out.
What?
I really am getting your kid a Scrub jersey.
Yeah. Are you not?
I'm
What
listening.
about Antetokounmpo being out?
The freak? Or
No, his little brother.
Oh,
His little brother's out. Costas is out. Hope feel better, Costas. Let's see. AD is a game time decision, believe it or not.
Huh,
So is
interesting.
LeBron. Okay, Memphis. A lot of injuries to get through.
How much money do you think the freak kicks to his little brother?
Oh, enough.
Like 10%?
Probably.
We neither of us are blessed with brothers. Do you have a brother?
yep.
Oh,
How much
You-
does he
you
kick
got-
to you?
Nothing.
Not 10%?
you've got two brothers
None.
now, Jared.
Yeah.
You got two
Yeah,
more.
3.
Three brothers now.
Fantastic.
Okay. So are we done with the big injuries?
No, we're not. Like, dude, we got time. We got to go through. It's 11 games.
I'm
man.
excited to break down 11 game slate here.
Next
year, you're gonna tell me-
Desmond Bain is out for the Memphis. He's been starting.
Okay,
That's
well-
big news, Lions. Okay. Brandon Clark is out. He's also a starter. That's big news.
What about
D'Anthony Melton is out. Your boy Killian Tilly is out.
Wow, these are just shocking. These are literally affecting the
Okay,
body here. That's each one.
let's see. Let's keep going.
Everything I had planned for. We need buttons.
D'Angelo
We're gonna-
Russell. D'Angelo Russell's out. Is that big for you?
No. Oh, yeah, but he's been out.
Okay, well,
My guy is going to go off against Charlotte. Beasley is definitely loose against Charlotte tonight.
okay, let's go through the Thunder real quick. SGA is out.
We're only halfway through the slate on the line injuries. Oh, wow.
Isaiah Roby is game time decision. That's kind of big
This
news.
is the exciting news you guys come here for.
Theo Maladon is out.
The Maladon injury report. That is big.
Orlando, Cole Anthony game time decision. Fournier is a game time
Now,
decision.
Cole Anthony, I'll give you. That's a
and
big.
Fournier, those are big.
Okay, so Orlando's may have some value.
Frank Mason is out. That's kind
Wow,
of big.
I played him last night in a lineup.
How much did he get? He got. I will make you a guarantee. I got as many DraftKings points as Frank Mason did last night.
Wow, did he get zero? Because I
0.
Oh wow.
He got injured the
No wonder
very
my
first
lineup
minute of the
didn't
game.
No wonder I didn't win my heads up match.
Yeah, I mean, dude, yesterday was a shit show. So
My problem with playing NBA is I
Um,
fall asleep before it's over and I have to wake up to find out what happened.
that's the last big piece of news injury wise. Bradley Beal will be out for the Washington Wizards.
Really? Now that seriously is big.
That is big news.
Because that's quite a matchup he's got with the
Yes.
Knicks at Madison Square Garden. You know what that says? Or it's not at Madison. It's at home. That's so I'm pretty much locking in Westbrook.
You gotta say, is that a lock for Westbrook?
I mean, for us Westbrook lovers, it is. Okay, are we? So, did you
We're done.
announce that LeBron and Anthony Davis are questionable?
Remember, Antetokounmpo is out tonight.
The brother.
The
Yes, the
brother.
little brother.
But are Davis and LeBron questionable?
They are game time decisions.
Okay. Wow.
Classic.
Yes. Okay.
I will say though, I think AD is a little bit closer to questionable than LeBron. It's legitimately questionable. He's missed the
Wow.
last 2 games.
Speaking of, so as we transition, I just hit the point guard position. There are 5 point guards over 9,000, and LaMelo is knocking on the door of being 9,000.
Wow.
Wow. Break this position down for us, Julio.
Oh man,
Just real quick, just so I can say some words. Doncic is up top at 10-9. We've got Young is 10K. Lillard's 9-8. Westbrook is 9. He's getting, I think, Jared and Matt approval for the night.
Yep.
Fox, we'll find out if the juice likes him. Fox, who's been playing out of his mind, is 9. Ball is 8-6. SGA is 8-4. A lot of ways to spend up at the point guard position tonight if that's what you're wanting to do.
there are a lot of ways.
Value wise, is there anything in Value Town? I hate that word. Sorry. Is there? Can we cross that out?
Can we go down to Valley Town, Matt? And see like who we
Is
can
there
play?
anything in the lower ranks?
What's the
of-
population in Value Town?
That's the worst. That's the worst.
How about we look in the bargain bin, Matt?
Yeah, that's cheesy fantasy sayings brought to you by the Pivot.
Let's see. Yeah, there are some good values.
Let's go
tonight,
down
for
to
sure.
Value Town.
So Frank Mason the third is out.
Okay, so he's not in Value Town.
Well, but here's
He's
the
been
thing.
kicked out of Value Town.
Here's the thing. So like if Cole Anthony is out, also you remember he's a game time decision.
Yeah.
Michael Carter Williams comes into play.
Is Gordon out?
Gordon is out. He's
So
been
they
out
have
for a
no.
while.
I mean, that's their 3-point guards
and
right
Fournier
there.
might be out too. So they are very thin potentially at the guard spot.
Playing against a good team to be smashing people with too, right?
Sacramento for sure. So I mean, like MCW, Michael Carter Williams could wind up being a huge value play.
I call that baby daddy, mama daddy.
Yeah,
Or Michael, baby's daddy's name, mama's name.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, so he's in play potentially. We talked about your boy Kemba Walker being out, right?
We quit calling him my boy. That's a derogatory term.
So Peyton Pritchard is fully in play at 3,800.
Wow. Okay.
He is. I don't know if you have watched this kid play. He is legit.
Who, Peyton Pritchard?
Yes, he is really good.
Tell me a little bit about Peyton Pritchard.
He's from the Pac-10. He was the Pac-10 Player of the Year last year
Okay, for Washington, right?
for Washington. I'm pretty sure it was
You
Washington.
know how I know that? Because we discussed it on the pivot
Yeah.
3 nights ago.
He is knocking on the door of the 90% free throw shooting, 40% three-point shooting, and 50% from the field.
So I'm guessing this was the play when I told you I wasn't playing anybody from Detroit, Boston that you said we
Yeah.
were. Yes.
So Peyton Pritchard is firmly in play at 3,800.
I think that's who we're probably going with, I'm guessing.
I don't know, though, because you mentioned, I mean, there's so many good point guards tonight to pay up for. Let's write Pritchard down for when we're building these lineups, because he's definitely one of the guys. Now, up top, I mean, we talked about Luka being in, I think it's the highest or second highest game on the slate. I like Luka. I feel like I haven't played a lot of Luka this year.
We have not played a lot of Luka.
We really haven't. And this seems like it would be a good spot. I do like Lonzo Ball defensively, though. I think he's
I do too.
underrated defensively. I think he could make Luka's life a little bit more difficult. If AD is out, LeBron James has been playing monster minutes. His minutes in the last year, granted, a couple of these have gone to overtime.
You got to give him credit. I think Tom Brady pushes LeBron. I mean, if he watches what Tom Brady's doing and it makes him want to, on a Tuesday night, go in and triple-double. I mean, he's playing great again this year. I mean, say
He's
what
playing
you want
amazing.
about LeBron. He is absolutely killing it.
I mean, he's played 41, 43, 46 minutes in his last 3 games.
I was just looking at – I'd put Pritchard in our lineup, and I was looking at the shooting guard position. It's pretty riddled with injuries, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be playing 2 of these guys, right?
Well, I mean, so LeBron is definitely in play. I'm not. I don't know.
I like Mitchell at Utah. Mitchell
Yeah.
at Milwaukee for
I do too.
8,200.
I do too. We'll get to that.
Beasley at 7. Yeah, okay. We moved over to shooting guard. I'm kind of
Lillard's in a good spot in Cleveland. I mean, this is a game you could maybe. It's crazy that I think we could stack this game up, but I think we could stack this game up, the Cleveland Portland game, a little bit.
okay.
So he's in a good spot. You mentioned Russell Westbrook at 9,000. No Brad Beal. He went off for like 76 DraftKings points, like maybe a week
I
or
think
so
Westbrook's in a smash spot. I don't know why, because New York's not a pace-up team, but I mean, I just don't know who's going to guard him. It's not going to.
Well-
I mean, it might be Randall
And,
guarding.
and whenever
oh,
Westbrook
it'll
is
be
like,
R.J. Barrett probably, right?
and whenever Westbrook is like the only star on the floor, in OKC a couple years ago, he would average like 70
Yeah.
DraftKings
I
I would
points.
say if we're doing props tonight, I'd say low assists night because he doesn't have Beal to dump it to for easy 3-point assists. But rebounds, he's going to crush, and points, I think he'll crush. Agreed?
Yeah, I mean, I look, Washington has very limited options offensively, so it's got to be Russ tonight.
I think it's a Russ night.
But
I think he'll be high owned.
I think he's getting well. Let's
Yeah, we got the percentages out.
yeah,
It's
we
late
got
enough
we
today.
got ownership percentages. So
What do you guys think, Matt, Richard? Let us know in the chat. You like Richard? You like some Westbrook tonight for 9K at the point guard spot, or at the guard spot if we played Pritchard at the point guard spot?
And Juice, you got your son Christian in the chat.
oh right on man.
What's up, Christian?
Hey Christian, what's up, buddy?
Why don't I see Christian in the chat? I need to
That's because it's
refresh.
under Jenny's name. But anyway,
You sure that's not Jenny in the chat?
maybe unless she
Pretend
likes
to
to
be
go by Christian. Yeah. But here's my thing. Looking at ownership percentages, it's 11 game slate. It's kind of like in football. We say play whoever you want, like quarterback.
Yeah.
Play whoever you want. If you like Westbrook, you can play him. He's 23% owned. That doesn't like totally scare me. So he's definitely in play. LaMelo Ball against Minnesota, dude. That's tasty.
Dude, it's so tasty. I mean, I don't mind a Pritchard, Westbrook, Ball as our 3. Or can we get all 3 of them in?
I'm
One of them
sure
have.
we'll
I
be
don't know
able
if-
to do anything we want tonight. honestly.
I don't know if one of them has shooting guard.
Yeah, does LaMelo, does he have a
No.
shooting guard
He's
tag?
point guard.
Neither does Pritchard, so you can't play all three of them.
So you'd have to play point guard,
we can
guard,
play one of them
utility.
in
Yeah.
Utility. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
But I mean, we're just getting into point guards here. Like
I'm ready to fire. I need my buttons. Boom, 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 boom.
John Morant at 7,100. I like. I mean, he's going to get a lot of run against the Lakers.
John Morant playing the Lakers. I'm paying $1,500 just for Ball to have a shot at Minnesota. Right? I mean, on a Friday night, he's going to ball out. I mean, anyway. I'm not.
I mean, Jaw's on a national floor tonight against the Lakers, and he doesn't get a lot of nationally televised games. So I kind of expect him to ball out a little bit.
I love Jaw. I love me some
I
Jaw.
mean, I'll tell you what I like about Jaw. I like the price tag.
Okay.
So I think for
You get a lot
cash
of savings
for
in
cash lineups, I think he's very solid play tonight.
Play ball.
Play ball or play Russ. I mean,
Right.
again, there's a lot of decisions to make here.
Or Pritchard. I like Pritchard too.
I mean, Cole Anthony against Sacramento.
If Cole Anthony were healthy against Sacramento, that would be a no-brainer also. I
Yeah.
agree with you 100%.
And then we go down to like MCW if Cole Anthony's out. And
I mean,
Peyton Pritchard.
Sexton is another at 6,600 playing at Portland.
I like Garland a little bit more.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's like in the fives, if I remember. That's another guy I like tonight. Yeah, Garland's 5,700.
It's a good spot for Garland.
Jordan Clarkson at 5,700 is in a good spot with
So do we
Mike
think-
Conley being out.
Do we think Derrick Rose is going to play tonight?
I'm not playing Derrick Rose.
I didn't ask that.
No, he played last game. He played last game, and he got 20 minutes in his
And how did he
debut.
do?
23 DraftKings points.
He didn't pay off. The
No,
price
but I mean,
that they're asking.
whatever. First game. with a new team.
5,200 Anthony, if he is playing tonight at Sacramento, that would be a good late night hammer, I think.
Yeah. So again, I think hopefully we wrote down a few names, but
Yeah,
so point guard is loaded.
it is loaded. That's why I think we're going to play three of them. I really do.
So
I don't know. The center position may be loaded too, but
So let's jump over to shooting guard.
Okay. a lot of people out. Beal's out, like you said. George is out. SGA is out.
Yep.
And those are three of the top four salaries.
Levine is the most expensive at 9,200. I think I'm going to pass tonight. Although Levine, I love him in tournaments because he usually is very low owned and he absolutely can go off.
He really can. His ceiling's very high.
It's very high.
Clippers play man defense, though. They've got good
I mean,
players.
he'll probably get Kawhi.
He didn't want any of that.
I think there are better options. Donovan Mitchell is interesting at 8,200.
I like him tonight. He may just be a little bit caught in the price gap.
I have a feeling that he'll go up against maybe Middleton, and Middleton's no slouch on D.
Beasley at Charlotte tonight
With no D Russ.
he's just been so consistent.
Yeah, I mean you're right. Hamidou Diallo is 7K.
Ever since
Wow.
Jam Master Jay
Yeah,
dug him out of the deeps. About 3 weeks ago, he's been going off. We have rostered Diallo maybe more than any other player.
yeah, and he's 7K, which is a price increase, but last two games is scored in the 40s.
I don't know if I want any Matt Denver action though. I don't know. Denver's defense is a falsehood.
I think Diallo is a good cash play tonight.
Okay, you think he's got a good?
He's got a
floor?
little bit of a room for a ceiling, but I think if he got 40, I'd be thrilled with that. I can't see him getting like in the 50s.
What about Gary Trent Jr. at 5,800? He's consistently scoring more.
Yeah.
Brooks playing the Lakers at the Lake Show, 5,600.
If Devontae Graham is out, Terry Rozier is not a bad shooting guard option at 6,600, just because he seems to get more usage when he's out. Let me look at Gary Trent Jr. recently, see what he's done. I mean, he's been okay. No, I'm gonna pass. Let's see.
Let's fire one up. By the way, since for time's sake, we went ahead and put Pritchard in the point guard slot. I think we should kind of pick one as we leave the position.
Okay.
And I noticed that Jam Master Jay has it in the graphic too. So
Cool.
just to let you know, that's where we're at.
Okay. Way down in where you like to call Value Town, Matt.
Please never say
We've
that.
got Dwayne Bacon at 4,400.
I'm being honest. This is the last show we ever get to say Value Town. So let's get him out today because it's done after this.
Yeah. But again, a good Value Town play would be Dwayne Bacon at 4,400. This is contingent on Anthony, and Fournier being out. If those guys are out, he will actually get some point guard minutes at 4,400. So I like that at shooting guard spot. Further down the list, Josh Okogie did me well the other night. He's not a bad play. I think that's really about it.
There's some
Scrub is
lucky
out.
shooting guards right now that some of these other point guards don't have shooting guard
Yeah.
crossover, because I wouldn't be considering any of these guys if if we could play all these point guards.
I
We
can't
wanna
talk
play.
into any scrub tonight, even though he's sitting.
Your kids getting a jersey. Both kids, Mark and
Mark deserves a scrub.
they're
jersey.
both getting scrubbed.
He loves being a scrub. Okay, let's see.
I think Terry Rozier at 6,600 is how highly owned are they projecting that?
I'm sure he's not very high owned. I think I would prefer Beasley for $500 more, just because
Good call.
he will.
He's gonna get a lot more of the ball.
He's going to get a lot more usage, more
Yeah.
shots up than Rozier is a guy that he's kind of a feast or famine dude.
Go ahead and lock Beasley in at the shooting guard spot.
Hearing.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Is there someone you'd rather play, Juice?
I just
Yes,
don't. I don't
Juice.
love shooting guard. That's the thing.
Beasley's balling out. This is a good matchup for Beasley
Okay.
too.
I mean, that's fine. Let's put him in for now.
He gets 30 points, and I said it.
Okay, let's put him in for now.
Okay. What do you
Okay.
think, Christian? Not getting much chat response here, so I'm going to Christian. Christian, you think we should play Beasley? Maybe because I haven't refreshed either.
All right, so let's pop over to small forward.
Okay, I like it. We got
lot of value in the small forward, like a lot of mid tier, legit good plays here. LeBron at 10-1. Again, if Anthony Davis is out, it's really hard to fade LeBron tonight with what he's been doing.
But Julio, LeBron is questionable.
That's true. He's been questionable every freaking slate, but he's played.
100% is playing
He's
at
playing
home on a
yeah.
Friday night.
On a nationally televised game.
Unless he is injured. So are we putting him in? Let's talk about some other guys we like, and
yeah,
then we'll go.
I mean Kawhi with no Paul George against Chicago is a good matchup.
Brandon Ingram in a high scoring game he's always deadly. He's
Yes.
he wants to score the most points always.
I do like Brandon Ingram a lot at 8,200.
I like Hayward at 7,300.
I mean, it's hard not to like all the Charlotte Hornets.
I was
tonight.
going to agree. If they had the name Hornets by him tonight, I probably am going to say I like them.
We could put JMJ's boy Hamidou Diallo at small forward at 7K if you were inclined. Not
so
a bad play.
you get Diallo as your boy, and I get Kimball Walker as my boy.
I feel like you're more a Kemba guy.
I fucking hate Kimball.
We
But
haven't
he's
even
your
come up with
boy.
My boy yet.
Yeah, it's my boy. Your boys, they're all your boys. Scrub's your real boy, though.
He is my boy.
What about RJ Barrett at 6,100 playing against?
Hold on. Here's some two really good plays.
I thought the RJ Barrett play was pretty good.
No, I'm not playing RJ Barrett. You're not going to talk me into it. So now that Derrick Rose is back, you can just take RJ Barrett out of the equation.
Oh, okay. We're taking RJ Barrett out of the equation. That does make sense. That's why his price has gone down. I'm going to say it right now, RJ Barrett pays off his price. So that would be 36 points, DK points tonight. How much action am I getting on that?
So in the last 4 games,
Did I hear a
I'll give you some action.
White River Fish Market?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do it. So last 4
I'm getting
games,
the salmon.
JMJ.
I'm gonna get
Let's
the salmon.
let's read these.
By the way, I will do any free advertising for the White River Fish Market. That is the restaurant.
Future sponsors.
Future sponsor. It is the restaurant of choice of when we eat
It's
meals
delicious.
together. It's
Very
a lovely
good.
spot. You can take your wife. You can take your kids. You can take your buddy. It's just a great wholesome.
You can take
time.
RJ Barrett.
Yes, and Julio is going to be taking me there once RJ Barrett scores 36 fantasy points.
Wow,
tonight.
I mean,
Nice.
if you combine his last 2 games,
He would get there. Hey,
he would
that-
not even get the 36 drafting.
That's what makes the call so even more.
Yeah.
Okay, so you owe me. I'm getting 2 meals to your 1.
So
is what I'm hearing.
23,
Right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
23 points, 7.5 points, 30 points, 26.75 points, 27.5 points, 31.5 points, 35.5 points,
Oh, so close.
29.75 points.
So close.
He hasn't been at 35 in like a month, dude.
Okay, so he hasn't
So-
paid his
so-
price off in a while.
so-
So it's good fade, good not to play RJ, but he's still.
JMJ, can you pull up the menu for White River so I
Yeah.
can start like
Let's see
pre-ordering
what,
my
what
stuff?
would you like me to pre-order for?
on
you?
the fried or broiled section.
So I'm not. I guess I'm not going to be playing RJ Barrett, but you
I'm
knock
not playing
yourself
RJ
out.
Barrett tonight. I'm betting you that he has more than
Okay,
36
good.
points at 2-1, 2 meals to 1.
Okay. All right. What? 2 meals to 1.
He's never hit 36
Never hit
points.
36. It's like the most miraculous call ever. Like I'm just giving you a free lunch.
You kind of are.
Okay.
So,
Back to small forward.
Small
We're not playing
forward.
R.J. Barrett.
no.
Makes sense. Makes sense with
Gordon Hayward, 7,300. I like him. Our boy Jeremy Grant, 7,500 against Boston. But
our boy Jeremy Grant is out of the over/under projection. So every time we pick Grant, he is paid off.
really?
I think he's 100%.
Okay, good. DeMar DeRozan in a pretty good matchup against Atlanta. I don't.
That is a good man. There's a lot of good.
There's
matchups.
a lot of good small forwards, but
There's a lot of good matchups tonight.
I think I sort of it's for me. It's either going to be LeBron or we pay down, and I'll give you a couple names we potentially could pay down.
Because I think we're going to need some junk to get LeBron and what we
I
want
mean
to
we're
play
already
later.
paying down at center. I've already got it locked.
Oh, we got a lock center.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at small forward, we mentioned Dwayne Bacon. If those guys are out, Michael Carter Williams is also small forward eligible.
How much does he cost?
He is 4,100.
Let's throw Carter Williams in there and build from there, knowing that LeBron may be in the lineup. Okay.
Okay,
Because I like Carter Williams in that matchup.
if those guys are sit.
Yeah, but I think they're already ruled out, aren't they?
No, they're not. Their game. I mean, we're talking about Cole Anthony, and it's the last game of the slate. I don't feel comfortable putting him in there.
Okay, let's take him out then.
Yeah,
we can
'cause,
always
I mean,
maneuver to
yeah.
him.
I think I'd almost rather play someone.
How about we
around
play
that
LeBron?
price range.
Let's play LeBron and build from there, and we'll
Okay.
that will help us find value in the
That's
later
fine. We
positions.
can do that.
Okay,
Okay.
so right now we got Pritchard, as you can see in the graphic that Jam Master Jay's got fired up. I'm fired up about the graphic, Jam Master Jay. I can't wait till I can push buttons and make noise
Nice.
too. I noticed though that you are not on the stream ever. Or is your camera not live today?
No, it's just this laptop. It struggles with
Fit.
me doing this and switching.
Oh,
the-
okay.
So
Sorry,
you can hear
guys.
me.
He's wearing a hoodie and gloves.
Can't see my
He looks-
face.
He looks great. He looks like a Bitcoin millionaire.
Not-
This looks like you got a facial. His skin is glowing, right?
I think that's the Bitcoin price.
Oh, okay.
That's-
All right.
That's right.
yeah.
It is going up.
And that's he's already mad he sold those two.
Should have waited.
He's like, I could have got 90.
Could have had 10 more grand.
That is funny.
Yes, if you own Bitcoin, guys, you should be playing DraftKings because you're rich. So join us. Okay, let's go to the power forward position. As you said, the Freak is playing, not his brother, at 10-8. Davis is questionable, shocking, and a probably good spot for him at a good price, 9-2. Randall is 9,100 up top.
Great spot.
Great spot for Randall. Great spot. I mean, Washington doesn't play a big man pretty much.
Right.
And Randall plays point guard too. Some Tatum is an 8,800. Porzingis 8,300. Ingram, someone we already talked about, 82. DeRozan we talked a little bit about. And then we
your
got
boy Zion.
Zion can be my boy. He is 8,000.
Okay.
I'm going to end it with Grant at 7,500 and Hayward at 73. So what do you like? Are we looking up top? We've got 5,800 per player left with putting
These
LeBron.
slates are insane to me because there's so many good plays, right?
Yeah, like I said,
it's so.
I'm an optimal lineup guy where I try to build just one great lineup. Tonight, if you want to build 5 lineups, how can you blank? Because there's so many different ways you can go. I mean, you could stack a couple of these games. You can take favorite plays for a couple of these games.
I love what you said earlier about maybe playing the smaller slates.
Right.
I think that's probably something I'm going to try and do a lot of tonight because these 11 games, like there's like 10 guys in each spot I really
Yeah.
really like.
There's.
You know?
I would say that out of the 11 matchups tonight, I like 9 of them, and that's
Yeah.
that's unusual because I'm. Wasn't my dog just whining to get in? Okay. Okay. Look, what about the power forward spot? What are you looking at here? We're going to need to save some money somewhere. I've
Well,
heard
Matt, I'm looking down at Value Town, and I don't.
last night.
I
Get it out.
don't.
Patrick Williams, I've liked.
Yeah, he's been a very solid play.
He's a good rookie that you may never heard of.
Florida State guy.
Yeah. Those guys seem to be really athletic and good.
They would have lost to the Jayhawks last year, though, but that's another
Good
conversation.
news. They're all going to get to play in a bubble this year. What about your boy Xavier Tillman? How has he done?
He has not done great as of late, but that's mainly because Valanciunas has been back. But he's sort of a sneaky ninja play tonight. You could throw a dart at him. Isaiah Roby killed everyone's lineups a couple nights ago.
Yeah. Luckily, I think the other player did have Roby in. And now that you mention it,
Yeah, probably. But if he plays, he's definitely in play. Mike Muscala at 4,300. If Roby's out, great play. Justin Jackson also. I mean, it really comes down to like who's suiting up for the Thunder tonight. But you could play a lot of Thunder tonight and do just fine if a lot of these guys are out. Blake Griffin came out of nowhere and had a great game last night.
It's crazy because they price him like you should play him every night because you think he's going to do what he did last night every night, but he doesn't.
Right. Darius Baisley, another Thunder, is I still think fairly priced at 5,900.
What about Birch with all these players out? Do you think he'll get any minutes?
I haven't really been so high on Birch lately. Let me just pull some stuff up on Birch. I feel like he's been sort of getting squeezed a little bit. No, he had 24 minutes last night, so that's definitely interesting. Kem Birch might be in play.
I like it at 3,600.
Yeah, 3,600. That's not a bad spot.
Should we stick him in for now or not?
Let's hold off. Let's put in Mike Muscala.
Oh, wow. Just trying to get a. Well, how much is Muscala?
43.
He's even more, though, than.
Yeah, but if Isaiah Roby sits, he will get a lot of run.
Gotcha. I like
it. And, so I definitely don't mind. Let me see. Here's another guy we wanted to look at, too, while we're.
I'm excited to hear the center lock.
Yeah, we've been teasing the center value lock already.
I just want to see if did the Thunder play last night?
No,
they did not. Okay, so Horford will most likely play. Okay, so let's go to center. Man, Giannis is center eligible at 10-8. Jokic at 10-7 is in a. I mean, that is a smash spot against the Thunder.
Don't you think they're going to blow out Oklahoma City, though?
Yeah, that's a good point,
That's
Jay
sort of my
Master
concern.
Jay.
Yeah, that is a good point.
That could be close or it could be 20.
He's going to need to get all his points in the first three quarters.
I don't mind $9,100 Randall at center tonight either.
Vucevic has been so good to us, and he's in another great spot against Sacramento.
I would call him our most rostered player.
As of late, for sure. Karl Anthony Towns against Charlotte, 9,300. He's back. He got 31 minutes the other night, his first game back. Certainly somewhat, I think, a very good GPP play. Randall, we talked about. So here's one of my favorite plays.
This was your value guy?
Sleepy Drummond.
Sleepy Drummond tonight?
Andre.
How much is he?
He's 8,200 against Portland.
That's not the savings guy.
It's not the savings guy. I'm just throwing that name because I love targeting Enes Kanter, and I think Drummond could do 20-20 tonight pretty easily.
I thought I was the Drummond whisperer.
Well, I mean, you tell me, what do you think about Drummond tonight?
I think we need to save to play Westbrook.
Yeah.
So
we're sitting at 61.75.
So what's the value center?
So this guy got the start last night for an injured Mason Plumlee, Matt. Remember how you poo-pooed that injury?
This is big. Anytime you can get injured Plumlee night, it unlocks the whole slate.
So this guy came out of the University of Arkansas.
Okay.
Very highly regarded prospect. Last night he logged 31 minutes against Indiana.
Ooh.
And dropped 33.25 DraftKings points. And he's priced at 3,100.
What?
Who's that?
Isaiah Big Daddy Stewart.
Wow, he is Big Daddy, isn't he?
Yeah. And this kid is active. I mean, I've watched a couple of the Pistons games.
Look at that.
I really like him long term. So, Matt, top shot moments for Gardy.
Oh yeah,
Isaiah Stewart.
So some Isaiah, you listen, Gardy, Isaiah Stewart, and Pritchard. We could put Pritchard on that list.
Pritchard. Yeah.
I like it. That's going to open up some savings. We're to the guard spot, which has been my favorite position of the day.
So who do we have in right now? We have Pritchard, LeBron. Who else?
We got Pritchard, Beasley, LeBron James, Muscala, and Stewart.
Can't see the awesome graphics.
I'm looking at my DraftKings. I'm just focusing on for the people.
Graphics
and then
are awesome.
Power forward, who do we have?
Muscala.
Muscala, okay.
And Stewart.
Okay,
so we got 7,200.
Okay, so now this is where
we put Westbrook in.
This is where we make our money.
I have a feeling Juice doesn't want to play Westbrook.
He does. He's just teasing me. I know he does. Who would he rather play?
I'll put in Westbrook.
If you don't play Westbrook, then Ball's the play, right? Can we agree? It's
I
Westbrook or
wanna,
Ball. I think it's one or the either. Or it's got to be one or the other.
I would almost rather do Ball, but I mean, I'm not the professional here.
I think Minnesota's a better matchup.
What do you think, Juice? Ball or Westbrook? Which one would you expect more from?
Chat, if you want to be active, if we still have anybody watching. Richard, Matt, Christian. Let's hear
Here's
it.
the thing.
Ball or Westbrook?
I think Westbrook looks really shitty lately.
Oh wow, he
Okay.
said it. He said
Like
it.
he
You know, I play with cards with Westbrook from time to time. I don't know if I used to.
well, you can tell him that.
He
He's
moved.
looked bad.
Okay, then let's go Ball. I mean, I think Balls probably makes more sense, to be honest. And you know what? It seems to be rookie night at the old house, of the old Crybaby Hill studio. I mean, we got 3 of them in. I like it. We're playing futures here.
I mean, I also don't mind Donovan Mitchell at
Yeah.
8,200. I mean,
You're not going to talk me. There's just so many more ways Ball can get there than
okay,
Mitchell, don't you
we'll,
think?
We'll go Ball. We'll go Ball.
I mean, to Mitchell to get the same points as Ball, he's going to have to hit 6 or 7 threes, I think, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I mean, what I love about Ball is he can shoot from the outside, great passer. He
playing
just
terrible
he fills
team.
a stat sheet. Westbrook does too, but man, I sort of think that the Wizards are going to get blown out tonight.
Whoa. Against the Knicks? Mm-hmm. The Knicks have played better.
Dude, have you watched Washington play recently?
I watch, I would say, 75% of all NBA games I see at least 10% of. I said it.
Is that
That's
like
accurate.
60% of the time it works every
No,
time?
I'm saying, out of every NBA game played this season, I think at 75% of them, I've seen at least 10% of the game.
Okay.
think
Let me
that's fair.
read you the Wizards' last 4 games. Okay. Toronto 137 to
Probably more like
115.
50 and 10, but whatever.
They lost by 22 at Toronto at home. At Charlotte, they lost by 23.
They beat the Nets like 2 weeks ago on a last-second
that was
shot
2 weeks ago.
where Westbrook hit 6 points in 5 seconds,
Against Miami,
Wow.
they lost 122.
which, by the way, turns out to be 9 fantasy points.
Okay. I'm going to keep going. Miami 122 to 95. They
That's
lost.
terrible.
Portland, they kept it respectable, 132 to 121. It wasn't that close. I watched that game.
Instead of doing this, why don't we go through Westbrook's points?
They
and
beat
have
Brooklyn 149 to 146.
Westbrook
the game
smash?
before that, they lost by 16. The game before that, they lost by 19. The game before that, they lost by 20.
Wow, I must have misheard myself. I didn't know that I said I wanted to play Washington at the guard spot.
I'm just
tonight.
saying they're getting blown out by everybody. They're getting blown out.
I agree.
And what happens
That
when they get
doesn't-
blown out is
Westbrook
they
sits?
sit those guys because they're not going to play them. The last couple games, Westbrook's got 42, 42, 18,
You picked up on that he didn't want to play Westbrook. I
50.
didn't pick that up.
73 and a half against Brooklyn. He went off.
We'll just ignore that one.
And then the rest of the games, he's been in the 40s and the 20s.
And the 20s, he had some 20-point games.
Yeah, 26,
Wow.
28.
Okay, I've got Ball in there. So Ball wins the
Okay, so
the poll. Chat, you guys are no
I
help.
just kind of think that Westbrook is sort of a trap tonight. I'm going out on a limb.
What's the ownership on him say right now?
He's high. He's 20. I mean, he's one of the higher owned guys. He's 23. He's 24% owned projected.
What's Ball?
I mean, that's good if he sucks. That's good for everyone.
I agree. And
Yeah.
I think that's a tournament play, right? Like,
Yeah.
so do we think that there's a 50-50 shot that LaMelo Ball outscores Russell Westbrook tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Probably 60-40.
maybe. So LaMelo Ball, let's look at his ownership.
And I don't
even
think
see him.
I think Westbrook's assists are going to be way down tonight too, because without Beal, that's a correlation that I think is real. I think
Man.
I like Beal.
So LaMelo Ball's projected ownership is 3%.
Then we're
Wow.
playing Ball. I like Ball. It's rookie night here at the house. I already said it. He's
And
already
his,
in.
His
He's-
points projection
He's
is
already on the graphic. So we've got 2 spots left, 13,000 in salary, 6,500 average. Probably not putting Westbrook in the utility spot from what I can tell.
No.
So I bet what we're going to do
I think we should
is we're going to pay down at the forward spot.
and try to get Drummond in there, or is that what
Ooh,
we're gonna try to do?
Sleepy.
see, JMJ knows me.
He has. I'd guarantee he read the Westbrook vibe a lot better. I thought we were all just going with Westbrook tonight, but
I'm just trying to see who I like in the 5K range at forward.
here, let me help. I'll dive down in there.
I know where I'm going.
Where you heading? Value where?
Value Town.
Okay, get it out.
Down to Value Town.
Let me guess. He's gonna say, "Well, Carmelo Anthony has been playing great."
He's probably looking at him right
Oh,
then.
man.
The days, you're playing fantasy basketball when you're talking about playing Carmelo Anthony,
Oh,
not
man.
Westbrook.
I wish we could get this news. I would
What
just
about Lou
wish-
Dort at 4,900?
I hate Lou Dort so much.
Oh, wow.
But
God.
he's in a good spot.
Okay.
He's in a good spot. Gosh,
Josh Hart.
our boy James Ennis.
What about
III,
Josh Hart? He just coming off a monster game.
He came off a dud too. Want to know why I know that? Because
Why?
I played him when he played.
You
the
chased the Josh Hart game. Okay.
dud. I mean, our boy James Ennis III has been doing really, really well.
All right, that's a great matchup for him. Put him in. Let's do it.
God, he's been doing really, really well.
That doesn't get us to Westbrook, by the way. You're lucky. I also like
You know what? We are gonna. Here's what we are gonna play Ennis. You want to know why?
why.
Because if we get this allows us to unlock the Michael Carter Williams potential play. Because if we'll have Ennis in, because he's going to be playing no matter what, right?
Right.
So if we find out that Cole Anthony
And
and Fournier sit, we just plug in Michael Carter Williams at the forward spot.
I like it.
Okay, so
Okay.
I love that play. Love.
Sounds like Julio came up with something.
Um,
I don't love who this. Oh well, actually, I see what he's doing. I know where we're going. Oh wait, actually, Sleepy's in mix, so he's going to choose. He's going to choose between Sleepy though. What about Mitchell? We already heard some.
He's going to do Drummond is what he's going to do.
I know. I'm saying it's going to be either Ingram, Drummond, or Mitchell, right?
yeah.
Because Ingram playing Dallas or playing Dallas.
I really love this lineup, guys.
Dallas is not big into D, by the way.
They're not. I mean, I like Ingram a lot too.
Yeah.
It's
That's a tough call. 'cause
for
I
me,
like all three of those
I like
guys.
all three of them as well. Let's see. Let's look at what time these games tip off at.
I'm not as fan of Porzingis. He's in there too in that range.
So Cleveland, Portland is at 9 o'clock. So let's put in Drummond
Okay,
just because
I like it.
it gives us some flexibility. It's one of the later games. If like we get late night news, we can make some switches.
Okay, so I don't even have to review it. You guys can review it for yourself on our fancy graphic provided to you. That if Jared decides to put the last player in the graphic, nice, well done.
There it is.
I'm so impressed with Jam J today.
I am.
I really am.
This show is dedicated.
This
to
is
JMJ.
this show is about brotherhood.
We've been hard on JMJ. He's coming through today with some graphics. We got a pivot logo in the corner. I do miss his face a little bit. I have not seen much of him on the screen. Our ladies.
There I am. Boom.
I think it's down to just us watching now. So, but I'm sure everybody's going to come watch and get that lineup put in. I like that we have the graphics now. That's there he is. There he is. Fitting
Wait,
everybody.
why
in.
are we only entering 4? I thought we agreed we were entering the $4,000 tournament tonight.
The 4,000.
Yeah, look, we're using
We're using the main slate just to.
JMJ. You should fire that lineup like $1,000 heads up. I'll
We
take-
already got like a 20-team parlay. That
Hey,
we're
if you want to put that, if you got enough money in your DK, you want to put that in $1,000 heads up. I'll take half your action.
I don't have enough money. I'm broke on DK.
just make sure you got enough to pay up the White River.
Okay, so the bet is
I'm not watching any other game tonight other than the New York Knicks play tonight, and I'm going to be actively rooting against.
dude. I hope
RJ.
Barrett hits 3 pointers in the first 4 minutes of the game, just to put a sweat out there. Okay, so that's the White River bet. He owes me 2 meals if it's over 36.5. I owe him 1 if it's under. And are we doing a?
I love how you just gave me the hook.
I'll give you Ball and I'll take Westbrook just for fun, just for the people to
You'll give me Ball and you'll take Westbrook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantasy points. I actually like Ball. I'm just doing that for show fun. Okay, well, let's end the show with trying to make everybody some. I really do like the lineup. You like the lineup, Jam Master?
I like it a lot.
Okay, we're gonna have to get off chat
Gotta
your
lock
bait
it in.
here to get us.
Let me real quick give the optimal build for what the industry's saying.
Okay,
Okay.
where are we stealing this from?
This is from like a part of this community.
It's a community thing. Okay,
It's basically the judge.
Oh.
Great DFS players in this group, but
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
DK. So they have Russ. This is kind of like the industry, like where everyone's like,
kind of going.
yeah.
Okay.
So Russ, Mitchell, blank, Tatum, Stewart, our boy Isaiah Stewart, Pritchard, and then at the utility spot, Vucevic. So
Those-
they got 2 spots open basically.
Those are the hot plays.
Yeah, those are kind of like the cash game build, if you will.
Where it's going so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's go try to make everybody some money. Ooh, that sounds liquidy there. How's that? Yeah, we'll get that recorded, Jam Master Jay.
We did.
That was beautiful. Okay, I had it open. Now I'm back to opening it up. We're gonna go over the games that are on the slate real quick. We got some nationally televised game. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns is supposed to be back tonight. Something we didn't talk about.
We did talk about it.
Oh, we did. He did
Yeah,
talk.
we did.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
He's 24.5 against Charlotte. Beasley's 20.5.
I mean, we got to go. Beasley's in the lineup, no?
I'm going Beasley. We definitely don't. Towns does take away a little bit from his scoring. On the other side, they've got Hayward at 21.5 and Rozier at 18.5.
Can you repeat that?
Rozier at 18.5, Hayward at 21.5.
I like Hayward at 21.5.
Okay.
Where that LaMelo at?
They did not. This site did not have LaMelo. I wish it did.
Should we just boycott this site now?
Yeah, I did. Randall is 23.5, Barrett is 16.5, and Westbrook is 24.5.
I mean, the Barrett under.
You want to? Nobody's taking the Barrett under. Don't listen to him. Not taking the Barrett over.
If you want to make money, you take the Barrett under.
Randall at 23.5 isn't terrible, but that's just right. That's just right at his sweet spot on what he generally scores. Westbrook at 24.5 with Beal out. I almost feel like they have to get there, right?
Westbrook at what?
Ooh, 24.5.
I mean, if you think they're going to keep it close, then you hit the over for sure.
The Spurs Hawks has DeRozan at 20.5, Murray at 15.5, Trae Young at 26.5, and Collins at 18.5.
I like Trey a little bit tonight.
26.5
Yeah.
against the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
So does Vegas. It's minus 140 to bet over.
There you go. It's almost like I set the line.
Zion Williamson is 25.5. Okay, so this is a nationally televised game, so we're going to get a lot of props here. Zion's 25.5, 6.5.
Zion's 26.5, you said?
No, 25.5, 6.5 rebounds.
I like the rebounds.
That's a pretty low number. That's weird.
It is kind of weird.
Ingram is 23.5, 5.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2.5 three-pointers.
I mean, I sort of think you have to play all the overs in this game just with the total.
Okay. I'll go back and bet the overs on those. I like them too, but it will take some time for me to put all those bets in. So we're going to bet on Ingram we like all of them?
Yeah, I'm just talking purely points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
like the points?
yeah.
Oh, I thought I was going to fire everything.
No.
We were going Ingram all in.
No.
We were betting everything. Ingram. Okay, so I'll just put the point bet.
If we're going Ingram all in, then we got to take Sleepy out of the lineup and put in
Well, we
Ingram.
might actually. Doncic is 28.5, 8.5, 10.5, 2.5.
It's 28.5, you said?
Yeah.
What's Porzingis?
Porzingis is 20.5, 8.5, 2.5 threes.
See, that sort of seems like they're thinking Porzingis has a big night tonight, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to stay away from that.
yeah.
Leonard is 28.5. Levine's 29.5. Kobe White's 16.5.
I was watching the Bulls the other night, and Kobe White just did Kobe White things. Just went nuts for like a quarter.
Is that when they had the 8 3-pointer night?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He just went nuts.
I'm not taking Levine. That's just too big a number for him. Leonard, I'm not taking. The only one I'd consider is Kobe, I think. I might put a little bit on the old Cobster. He can easily get to that number and a half. That's the good news about that one. Okay, Pistons at Celtics. We've got Tatum at 26.5, Brown at 24.5 are the only two.
What do they have Isaiah Stewart at?
That's it. No Isaiah Stewart tonight.
Come
or
on.
Pritchard. I wanted Pritchard action. Who didn't want some Pritchard action tonight, right?
Right?
We'll pass on those
Okay,
guys.
let's do a little Pritchard, like a little side bet here. What do we think Pritchard does DraftKings points wise tonight?
Over 25.
Let me see.
I like it. Okay, while you're thinking about that, let's finish this off real quick.
Sure.
Giannis, the freak, is 30.5. Middleton's 20.5. Mitchell's 26.5. Bojan is 17.5.
Mitchell.
You like Mitchell? That's a big number for Mitchell.
He's a big man.
He had 40 the other night. Okay. The Thunder at Nuggets, the weird Diallo number. They don't usually have Diallo.
Wow.
He's 17.5 tonight. Over?
Over.
You love that one?
They got nobody, man. They don't have any players left.
Okay. Horford's 15.5. Jokic 24.5. Murray 17.5. Porter Jr. 14.5.
I don't want to touch any of the Nuggets.
Okay, going to the Magic Kings. Vooks is 25.5. DeAndre Fox is also 25.5, but he healed 17.5, and Harold Barnes is his normal 16.5.
Is DeAndre De'Aaron's brother? Or
Oh, yes. Sorry. De'Aaron Fox.
okay,
Excuse
got
me.
it.
Do you like him? Smart
DeAndre he's in Value Town.
Yes, his little brother is still in Value Town.
I like Fox a lot lately. He's just been playing so well.
Over 25.5, though?
I mean, I don't know who's going to stop him in Orlando.
Okay. I like it. I didn't see that one coming. Grizzlies at Lakers. Morant
Game of
is
the night. Game of the century.
18.5, 7.5. Valanciunas is 16.5, 11.5. Brooks is 16.5 and a 2.5 threes, which they'll give you at plus 140 if you want to take the over.
God, you know who we didn't really talk about, who I think is in a good spot tonight?
Who's that?
Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's coming off a great game.
He's coming off a couple great games.
Do you like Jaw over 18.5?
I do.
I do too. I'm going to have to go put that bet in later. Do we like anything on the Lakers side? LeBron's 25, 8.5, 8.5, 2.5.
Do they have anything on Davis?
They don't have anything on Davis.
Makes me wonder if they're thinking Davis is gonna sit.
Well, on a Friday at home?
Well, I mean he's sat the last two games. Davis has.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you love LeBron over everything?
Yeah.
So I'm going to write this. LeBron over everything.
So we're pretty confident LeBron's playing tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely
I mean,
playing.
he's definitely playing. The question is Davis.
So
I'd be shocked if LeBron
last
sat.
game is Cavaliers at Blazers. Sexton is 23.5. Drummond is 16.5. Garland 16.5. Lillard's 31.5 and Trent Jr. 16.5.
God, I don't like that Drummond number, man.
16.5.
Yeah.
You were hoping it was higher?
Yeah.
There, he's always that low. Do we want to go over?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna have to do that later. I'm gonna write that one down. Drummond. Anything else out of that?
What was Sexton?
He is 23.5.
What'd they have Dame at?
Oh, I just went off of it. I think he was like 30.5.
Wow.
Okay. Well, here's what we are betting, unless you like any of those. What's it saying? I got to take one bet off. Okay. We are betting Diallo over. We are betting LeBron over everything. Ja over 18.5. Drummond over 16.5. Beasley over 20.5. Hayward over 21.5. Young over 26.5. Williamson over 6.5. Ingram over 23.5. Colby White 16.5. Mitchell's 26.5. Fox 25.5. That's what in Westbrook over 25.5.
I like him.
I do too. I like our lineup a lot. As you can see, it's at the top of the graphic.
Yep. And to answer Jesus' question, after looking, I think Pritchard's going to go over 30 DraftKings points.
Wow. So they have him projected for 25. So you said 25, right?
I
Was
said
your
over
number?
25.
Yeah. So we really like Pritchard tonight. I like
Yep.
Pritchard tonight too, man. I think he's a very solid. These are the under $4,000 plays I really,
Wow.
really like.
You know who Line Star has as their number one valued player for the night?
Isaiah Stewart.
Peyton Pritchard.
There you
You
go.
know what
Wow,
their
there we go.
projected point total for him? 25.10 points.
I wonder how highly owned he's going to be tonight.
He's going to be very high. Him and Stewart are going to be probably the two most owned guys. But, well,
So what
Stewart is 70% ownership projected.
So those are going to make or break
Remind me
pretty
who
much
Stewart
everyone's
plays for.
lineups.
He plays for Detroit.
That's right. And it's Isaiah Stewart, right?
Isaiah Stewart, yeah.
Okay.
And he's projected for 27 DraftKings points.
Just since we have Line Star out, and it's an app I use, so we'll give them a little free pub here. The highest projected player by Line Star, you want to guess who that is tonight, point-wise?
Giannis.
It is not. Giannis is actually not even in the top 10.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, I don't even see Giannis. Maybe they don't. Is there a reason they don't have Giannis?
I mean, I see him
Oh,
number
wait.
2 in mine.
It is Giannis. It is Giannis. Excuse me. You were correct when you said Giannis.
Okay.
That was a great guess. Anybody else you want to guess on, just for fun? What Line Star thinks?
I bet Luke is up there.
So, here's a few things we talked about.
We're talking about just points, right?
LaMelo Ball, they have projected at 41.31. What do they have? Where do they have Westbrook? 40,
Westbrook's up there.
47.95.
Uh,
Let's see what they got the old RJ Barrett at, right? This is a big one.
4.
What do we need? What do I need? I need RJ Barrett at 35, did I
Yeah.
say? 27.3.
Ooh, man.
That's bigger than you thought the number was going to be.
Just for
Should we
fun,
move this to like every day for the month type
I'm going to
of?
put Westbrook in on another lineup instead of Drummond and see what happens.
Okay.
Guys, I
like Westbrook.
I just want to give this disclaimer. Westbrook is a good play. I just think he's not going to produce tonight.
I hear you.
I think they're going to get blown out, and that's a hot take.
Hot take.
But
Hot take.
I
It's hot.
just think they're going to get blown out. That's my prediction.
I'm with you. I'm coming up with sounds, by the way, for the soundboard.
Hot take.
Hot take.
It's hot.
We got to just record Julio saying things that I can repeat. So,
Value Town.
Westbrook's a good play. I'm not saying he's a bad play. So
guys,
for the listeners out there.
we're only about 30 minutes away from all information being in and us adjusting these lineups and tweeting them out.
Can I make a couple statements real quick?
Yeah, you always.
So if I'm playing tonight, I'm really looking at the last slate of games. The Orlando news is going to be big. Okay. That's the big one right there. And I'm trying to look at some other games to see if there's anything else we really need to focus on. The OKC injury report is going to be big as well. We want to make sure we know who's playing because there's a lot of potential value on the Oklahoma City side. And then I'm thinking here, that's pretty much it, I think, for now.
Making me want to.
Yeah, those are the two really big games we're focusing on in terms of injuries, and they're the later games.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, I'm excited. I had fun with the show. Today, you're seeing we're getting closer and closer to what we're going to be calling the big show, which is when we're all together in the studio. And what we've got the graphics. May mess with the graphics a little bit. Probably going to take off that player pool on the left and just put what we're playing on the right if we can.
Yep.
In the future, so we can see more Jared.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, we'll have maybe during football season we'll have Abby too. So, and you guys will want to see her for sure. So, yeah. Anyway, I like it. I'm getting excited. My juices are flowing. I look forward to next Friday already. Christian, thanks for being there. Matt, and Richard, thanks for joining in. We got a couple late watchers here at the end.
Christian wants a shirt, by the way.
Does he? Well, there's a whole box of them on that fit him. So, anyway, guys, really appreciate it. Getting excited, getting it so that we're going to start mass marketing this show here.
Yeah, and let's hope the
So,
creatures don't come out tonight. The
Look
injury
for the
bugs.
pivot all over your Facebook here in the future. But I enjoyed the show. It was a good show. I like our
it's
lineup.
great.
I like our bets. And we'll see you guys next week. You'll probably see Juice and I tomorrow doing a Zoom call, right?
Yeah.
We got a big slate tomorrow.
You'll probably see us all next week with this Snowmageddon
Oh
we
my
got coming
God,
up.
yes. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have plenty of time to bring you guys content next week. There's Jared again.
I'm ready to get
Back.
back on the winning side tonight, man.
Yes.
I'm fired up about tonight.
I like
we
the
haven't
looks
done-
of our lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good line. We got things to watch. You got things to watch. We got some bets here. Yeah, and anyway, I look forward to next week because we'll have survived Snowmageddon. Snow I can handle. This ice I'm just done with.
Yeah, it's
So,
terrible.
Anyway, I hope you guys, wherever you are listening, are enjoying better weather. If you're not, I hope you're just enjoying being inside and warm and safe. So, any last words for the people, the nation, Juice?
Let's go make some money.
Yeah. Jared, anything for the people?
Let's make some money.
I can't wait till Jared's kids are old enough to watch this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, okay, guys.
I'll be popping up in the chat soon too.
Run Good. Run Good will be doing a card break if you're bored tonight and want to watch some cards being broke open.
What time's that at?
7, I think. So
I got a tennis match if anyone wants to.
if we want to live
You got a
stream that-
tennis match in this weather?
It's indoors.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, guys. Well, anyway, we appreciate you guys watching. 70-minute show, not too bad. We'll shave 10 minutes off and bring an hour or two each week. But we had 11 game slate, and I think we were all excited just to be together and not talk to people.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
thanks for staying around, and hope you like the lineup. So
All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
See you guys next
Peace
week.
out.
Bye.